Hi boys and girls, this is our first vocabulary lesson, and we are going to use these lessons to do what's called expand our vocabulary. If you look at the cafe board in the room, you'll see that the E stands for expand vocabulary, and what that means is that you find and use interesting words. You might do that while you're reading or while you're speaking to people. So we're going to use the Making Meaning books to help us expand our vocabulary. We're going to look at some of the new and interesting words in those books. So you might remember this book that we read, Miss Nelson is Missing by Harry Allard and James Marshall. So we're going to reread some of that book to tune in to some of the vocabulary. Here's the first page. It says, the kids in room 207 were misbehaving again. Spitballs stuck to the ceiling. Paper planes whizzed through the air. They were the worst behaved class in the whole school. The word on that page we're going to tune into is whiz. Or on the page it says whizzed right here. So it says paper planes whizzed through the air. Now whiz means move very fast. And some things whiz, when they whiz, they make a buzzing or a hissing sound. So you can see the paper airplanes here might be buzzing or making a hissing noise as they whiz through the air. So that's our first word. Whiz means move very fast. Okay, we're going to play a game called Whizzing or Not Whizzing. I'm going to show you a picture, and you need to decide if in the picture the thing is whizzing or not whizzing. Here we go. First one. Oh, whizzing or not. Here we go. A turtle is moving slowly through the grass. Is the turtle whizzing through the glass? Or grass? Is the turtle whizzing through the grass? No, the turtle is not whizzing through the grass because it's probably moving quite slowly. All right, next one. Whizzing or not whizzing? The train is speeding down the tracks at 100 miles per hour. Is the train whizzing down the tracks? What do you think? Yes, the train is whizzing down the tracks because it is moving very fast. And what's the new word we are learning that means move very fast? Whiz. Okay, we're going to look at the next word on the next page of Miss Nelson is Missing. Here it is. Now settle down, said Miss Nelson in a sweet voice. But the class would not settle down. They whispered and giggled. They squirmed and made faces. Okay, so the vocabulary word we're tuning into on this page is squirm or squirmed. And squirm means to wiggle or twist your body from side to side, usually because you're bored or uncomfortable. So the kids in Miss Nelson's class would not sit still and pay attention. Instead, they squirmed or wiggled in their seats. So right now, I want you to think about, when did you squirm in your seat? Are you squirming right now? Why don't you quietly do it right now? Give a little squirm while you're sitting here watching this video. Just a little wiggle or twist of your body. Do it right now. Real quiet. Okay. Now think about another time you may have squirmed in your seat. Maybe you wiggled or twisted a little bit. One time when I was sitting on a park bench, I sat on it for a very long time, and it was a very stiff bench. And after a while I became pretty uncomfortable, so I started to squirm a bit. So what's the word we are learning that means to wiggle or turn your body from side to side? Squirm. That's our new vocabulary word. Okay, we have one more vocabulary word we're going to focus in on today, and it's on this page and Miss Nelson is missing. Let me read the page to you. A woman in an ugly black dress stood before them. "I am your new teacher, Miss Viola Swamp," and she rapped the desk with her ruler. "Where is Miss Nelson?" asked the kids. "Never mind that," snapped Miss Swamp. "Open those arithmetic books." Miss Nelson's kids did as they were told. So the vocabulary word we're going to tune into is rap or wrapped, which is right here. And she rapped the desk with her ruler. So rap means to tap or hit something sharply and quickly. Sometimes a scary teacher might rap a desk with a ruler to get the student's attention, and it certainly would. You might also rap on someone's door, hitting it quickly and sharply. Why might you rap on a door? Why might you knock on it quickly and sharply? Can you think of a time you might need to rap on a door instead of knocking slowly and lightly, but hitting it quickly and sharply? Think of a time. I think that I might rap on someone's door if I were in an emergency situation and I needed to get in very quickly. Perhaps there was a storm coming and I needed to get inside. I might rap on the door to get the attention of the person on the inside to let me in. Okay, so what's the word we're learning that means tap something sharply and quickly? Rap. That's our word. Our third vocabulary word. Now often we're going to run into words that have more than one meaning, and sometimes the meanings are very different. So can you think of another time you've heard the word rap and it wasn't meaning to hit something quickly or sharply? Think about it. How about this? Did you think about rap music, which is a type of music where the words are spoken in time to a steady beat? So that's another meaning to the word rap. So we learned a word today that it means to tap or hit something sharply and quickly, and also it's a type of music, rap. So next time we'll talk more about the words that you learned today. Thanks for tuning in to vocabulary lesson number 1.